Hi, I'm Lori Cabral. I'm the Regional Parent Liaison for Adopt4Life here in Ottawa. We're a not-for-profit charitable organization that's partially funded by the province of Ontario, and we represent families throughout their adoptive journey. Parents that are considering adopting or going into a customary care situation, all the way through to successfully parenting children that may or may not come from hard places. So we represent adoptive families, customary care, or kinship families. We run a Facebook group across Ontario where you can seek support online, all the way through to doing advocacy for the family or one-on-one peer support. We have gone into schools to help parents make sure that their children have good success at school. We run a support group here in Ottawa. We have monthly speaker series where we bring in speakers. So we take feedback from those that join the community and we try and respond to those needs. We have occupational therapists that have come in to talk about how the body stores trauma. We've also have potluck events once or twice a year. The idea behind Adopt4Life is really to help meet families where they are and to bring them towards success within the family unit. Parenting children from difficult backgrounds is not always easy, and it takes a community to really help them be successful, and that's what we're trying to do. We've had a lot of success with the churches within the Ottawa area, particularly in them offering us locations to run our support group networks without any cost, which has been fantastic. What could they do better? Honestly, I think it's an acceptance issue. I think it's making the families that do enter into these parenting relationships feel like they belong. A faith community is intended to be a safe haven for families, which means that they're intended to be able to sit in that place and feel completely accepted for who they are and where they're at. That means they should be able to look to the person sitting to the left of them, the person sitting to the right, and feel that they're loved and that they're wanted. When they're working with children that come from extremely difficult places, those parents can be exhausted and overwhelmed, and it's taken every piece of their energy to come into that safe haven. I really ask you to consider, are you making your place of faith safe for these people, for these children? I'm a very big supporter of Connect Care Ottawa. A lot of services are very disjointed across the city, and we don't know how to get the help we need to be successful. Having people go out and meet the service providers and actually share the information is really breaking down the barriers between service providers and allowing our families to be more successful. I'm really excited to hear that Connect Care Ottawa is going into our churches and mobilizing our people. I think there is so many resources, so many people that want to help, and they just don't know how, so they're sitting on the sidelines. Programs like Connect Care Ottawa can be fulfilling for all of us in living out our beliefs that the world can be a better place if we all just work together. So thank you. Thank you for going into the churches. Thank you for waking people up and making them more aware of how they can be part of a good solution. Thank you for taking the time, the energy to develop this very complicated network of services so that our families can be more successful.